What up, everyone? Got a very exciting box here for you today. Loot Crate DX. Because we don't fuck around here on this channel. We go DX. We go big or we go home. So yeah, I was pretty excited that this box is coming this month. I heard about it a while back, but actually wasn't too interested in it because it has a $50 price point, and that's a monthly price point of $50. And it's like, wow, man, that's really fucking expensive, and I don't know if I want to do that every month. And then I realized companies like Comic-Con Box are charging me $40, and they're kind of doing shit. So I'm thinking, like, maybe if I cancel that one, then I could have this one, which is probably much better off because Loot Crate's been doing really well lately. So I thought, okay, maybe that's what I'll do. But I kind of wanted to skip the first theme because Quest didn't seem like my cup of tea, and it wasn't. I opened up Loot Crate right before this, and I wasn't too pleased. They really didn't do a good job this month, and I didn't really like the theme at all. But hopefully, this has better stuff in here, and I'm still pretty excited to see what comes. We have, like, big-time items in here, and I was just saying about another box, I like boxes that can give big-ticket items. I'm kind of like it when we're steering away from the common, like, pop, t-shirt, ordeal. Like, I want bigger, better stuff. So we'll see what this does, and maybe it'll stick around. So we got some nice wrapping paper in here. Nothing but class from the DX. Boom. Alrighty. Let's open it up. Alright, and right off the bat, I see a figure, and I recognize this figure because this was from Comic-Con and Kid Robot. So this is Jake and Finn. You can see him better on the back. This is Jake and Finn, and this is the glow-in-the-dark version of Jake and Finn. This is a Loot Crate exclusive. And I actually have the regular one right here because I was such a fan of it. I was such a fan of this figure that I put it front and center. I got him at Comic-Con, and they had Comic-Con exclusives of, like, Jake and Lady Rainicorn, and I got those too. I was very happy with them. A huge fan of Kid Robot, huge fan of big figures and sculptures, so that's very awesome. I'm not a huge fan of when they do glow-in-the-dark stuff because it's all monochromatic, but, you know, whatever. It's still cool to get an exclusive, and I appreciate that. And I love Kid Robot. That's awesome that we got one from that series. I like that. That's great. Big ticket item. And then it looks like another big ticket item from World of Warcraft. Looks like lead-free crystal lowball glasses. Dang, that is a mouthful. So it basically looks like some glasses, and they got a little emblem on the front in metal. I'm not super familiar with World of Warcraft, so I'm not sure what the symbols are or mean, but let's take one out and have a look-see. So yeah, these actually seem very nice in quality, like a really thick glass, and then you got the metal emblem right there. Not much more else to them. So some little bends and divots in there to give it some texture. That's cool. But yeah, nice quality, like heavy, thick glass. So that's cool. So again, big ticket items. In a smaller box, this would have been like a shot glass, which is fine, but it's like, honestly, how many shot glasses do you really need in your house? Like, when are you throwing a rager where you need like 50 shot glasses at once? Like, no. But, so yeah, it's nice to get something a little classier, a little more sophisticated in a box, so I like that. I don't mind that at all. Next. Box full of stuff. So it does look like we have a t-shirt in here. So let's take a look at that. Feels really soft. Nintendo. Alright, let's see what we got here. Where is the front? Oh, okay. It's a long sleeve shirt. So it's kind of like a pullover hoodie. The shirt kind, though. So you have the emblem right there on your left shoulder. And then on the back, got a bigger version of it. So that's kind of cool. A little bit different and interesting. So it's like t-shirt material, but it's long sleeve and hooded. So that's something totally different. That's cool. And it's branded, not a crossover or anything like that, which is always nice to see. Alright, good choice. So it seems like we're getting a lot of the level up stuff in here, because that's usually what you get when you level up your Loot Crate. It's like a long sleeve shirt or a collared button up shirt. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe maybe that's what they're putting in there. Hopefully not the exact same stuff for anyone who gets both, but only one way to find out. Alright, piece of cardboard. This looks like our menu of things we got. Alrighty. Da-da-da. Looks like we got a pin. Looks like I got 2 pins. Alright. And I'm sure this comes with some kind of incentive, but take a look at that. And get a good look at the pin with camera focuses. There you go. So that's what the pin looks like. And I'm sure... You stop. And I'm sure it comes with some kind of incentive. Yeah, so I'll read the card and see what that is. Next, looks like we got a Loot Crate exclusive 20-sided chilling dice. So, this is similar to what we got in Loot Crate. We got a ice cube maker, a 20-sided ice cube maker for like a whiskey stone, and this is the same general concept. When you're drinking whiskey, you don't want to water it down, so some people do whiskey stones, and this is essentially what it is, because it says chilling dice. So they're just metal, which is very cold. You chill these, and then you put them in your drink, clean them obviously, put them in your drink, and it keeps it cold without diluting it, which is good for like really nice whiskey or really nice scotch or something like that. So that's cool. So it actually is a 20-sided die. You could use it if you wanted to. I don't know how well balanced they are, but that's their intended purpose, to keep your drink cold without adding any water to it. There we go. So that's interesting. So like I said, something of a little more class and style, which I appreciate. And let's see, looks like we got one more thing in here, and it looks like an art print, maybe 2. Gotta kind of open it up to see without damaging anything. There we go. So, these are pretty nice. Oh, okay, it was just one on cardstock. So this is a print, and it's on a special type of paper. It's kind of like foam paper almost, and it has a nice gloss to it. You guys can see in the close-up here. So you can tell it has kind of a sheen to it. It's almost like shiny, but it's kind of like a compacted foam paper. I forget what it's called. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Really cool picture. It gives it some cool design. Nice. I don't see any artist tied to it. There might be one in the corner. So maybe I'll read up on that in the little pamphlet and see what's up with that. So anyway, that was all the items in the box. Not a lot of items, but definitely high-ticket items, which is really cool, what I would expect. So yeah, perfect. That's what I'd really like. Those are the items, so we'll come back, talk about some value, and give this box a rating. See you soon. Alright, we are back. Let's talk about some value. Damn it, spilled my drink. Hate it when that happens. Anyway, starting off with our figure. Our Adventure Time figure. So unfortunately, the value on this one was only about $25 to $30. The regular versions of this and the Comic-Con exclusive ones ran $50 and up. The regular ones were $50 and the exclusive ones were like $100 and something like that. So to see this one only $25 to $30 is kind of a bummer, but I think that's based on the fact that it's the glow-in-the-dark one, and it just doesn't really appeal to a lot of people. Like, I usually don't like the glow-in-the-dark versions of things. It just looks like a cheap version of the item. But it's still a cool figure, and I still like that they're doing oversized figures in this. It just opens up the door to a lot of potential. That's what I like. I like the sculpture-style figures. I think that's cool. So I was happy to see that. Made me happy, but it'll get a $25 to $30 value. Next, our pullover hoodie, which is Nintendo branded. It's really nice, really soft, really great in quality. That is going to get about a $25 to $30 value. And that seems pretty reasonable for a shirt of that style and quality. So it's not too far off the mark. Then, our glasses. So these are going to go for around $35, which isn't that unreasonable because these are actually crystal. They're actually crystal glasses. So they're very nice quality glasses, something you might actually use in your house. And it seems like that is kind of the theme with this box. You spend a little bit more, and you get a lot more quality. You get like more mature stuff, like definitely geared more towards adults rather than kids, which I appreciate. I think that's really cool. Like there's a lot of sophistication in this box. So that is really cool as well. Then, our chilling dice. These are actually going $20 to $25, which is really surprising. I didn't think they would be going that much, but that's what they're going for, and that's what they're selling for. I'm not sure if it's the metal that makes it special, but yeah, that's about the price they're going for. Then, our art print. Where'd it go? There we are. Our art print. So this is actually going to go about $8 to $10 because it is actually printed on different paper. It's not just cardstock. There is actually a textured paper to it, which brings up the value a little bit. So that gives it some value. Very nice. And then our pins right here, those are going to run about $10. And I'm sure this comes with some extra incentive. I didn't read about it in the little pamphlet. I didn't hear about any extra incentives that the pin comes with, but I'm sure it does if you log on to the website. Now, that being said, on the low end, our box was $123. On the high end, it was $140, which is really impressive. This is a $50 box, and even on the low end, you're getting double your value. And on the high end, you're getting almost triple your value, which is pretty incredible. I've always used to say with these higher end boxes, like the more expensive ones, it's almost impossible for them to give you double your value, so don't expect it. So the fact that they can do that is pretty incredible. Like, I think that's pretty amazing. And from what I can tell, pretty much everything in here was exclusive. So double check, exclusive. Yeah, everything in here was exclusive. So I think that's really cool as well. And you got some like nice sophisticated stuff. Some glasses you can drink out of that are nice quality. They're not like cheap plastic cups. A nice like hoodie shirt that's very nice in quality. And other things you can use as well. Like very sophisticated stuff. I keep using that word, but I feel like that's the overall tone. And I like that. I like being able to spend more, get better quality, get better stuff, get higher value. And the things in here that maybe you don't like something, I don't think you'd have any problem selling them because they're actually practical. They're things that you can use in your everyday life. So overall, first impressions, I really like it. They showed on their website that they would put in like bigger sculptures from like Kid Robot like they did with this one, which is exactly what I would want. That's totally what I want. I love Kid Robot sculptures, and they could totally jam one in there every now and then. So that's something I'm really looking forward to. And that's why I think I might keep this box around at least a little while, because $50 is a lot to gamble with. It really is. But considering I've been spending $40 a month on Comic-Con box, and it's bringing nowhere near the quality this one is, I think it might trade it out. But, you know, we'll see. But yeah, I was really excited to get this box and to open it up and see what it had, and it really didn't disappoint. They did tremendous value, and they aim to please. I hope they continue this, and I can't wait to see what interesting things that will come in the future, because this box is going to be on its own level, basically. All the other boxes are around the same price and give around the same type of stuff. This one has the potential to do so much more because it's bigger, it has a higher price point, they can put in items that none of the other boxes are able to, and they have better partnerships. So I'm really excited to see where it goes. I honestly am. I think this may be one of my favorite boxes from here on out. Just is cool. I like that. Anyway, this has been Loot Crate DX, the new box for this month from Loot Crate. 8.5 on the box. Let me know what you guys thought about this box. First time seeing it, first time thoughts. It was definitely better than the Loot Crate by far, but they kind of had an off month. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Love you all. Peace.